Good evening, everyone, at rantfinance.com. Tonight is Monday, the 29th of May, about 10:30 p.m. Eastern, day after Memorial Day. And a quick shout out to all the veterans out there. Happy belated Memorial Day, and just want to throw a thank you out there. And tonight we're looking at the minis, as always. And well, we had an interesting couple of days here. We got the big gap up on Sunday evening here. We drifted all the way up to almost 1330 and then came back down, almost filled the gap. Still got a little bit here, but hit that lower trend line that of that up channel that I've been talking about for a while here. Had a nice run at the open today, was up pretty big, came back down, went back up, drifting down again. So all this up and down, I kind of started looking at going back to the 4 hour to see if I can make any sense of this. And I did see something interesting here that I wanted to point out. I've been talking about this up channel, and since we had the big head and shoulders target met, we have been drifting up here, and I've mentioned a couple times that this could be a bear flag. But something I noticed today, if you take this channel out here, keep the lower trend line of that channel intact, but draw a more slanted upper trend line here, I think we got more of a rising wedge here, more so than a channel. And to make this a little more pronounced, let's change these trends a little bit, make them stand out a little bit more. So, looking at this, we still have a little bit of overthrow here, but the rest of it lines up pretty good. If we pan in, it doesn't look too bad either. It's a little more defined. Again, there's a little bit of overthrow here and down here, but I think I'm going to keep this. Mainly just because the last few days going into last week, mid last week, the range is getting tighter and tighter. And the other reason, more importantly, that I'm really going to keep a watch on this is, these things usually break around the 80% mark, and we're kind of there. This can extend out and go a little bit farther, but depending on where you draw these lines, that the apex could widen or narrow here. So the next couple of days on this 4 hour time frame could be telling if this thing's going to play out or not. Now, at the same time, again, I've been looking at this as a channel. We could come down here tonight, bounce off that lower trend line again, and make a nice big high here tomorrow in the upper 1340s and tag the top of this. And I'm going to say, well, it's not a rising wedge. It really is a channel, and at that point, we'll start questioning this flag in general, and we could actually get some short covering there. If this pattern starts to fail. But anyway, just wanted to point that out, and I'm gonna leave it at that for tonight, because I think it's important. Again, we're trading in this range, so that's the area to watch, and we're getting close to the apex on this rising wedge. So if that rising wedge is to play out, we're gonna know here soon. So I'll keep an eye on it tonight and post an update in the morning, and hopefully that gives us some clues on tomorrow's trading. Thanks.